Hey everybody, Cyrix here, welcome back to EcoQuest. In the last video, I apologize, but we listened to a whole bunch of really horrible jokes from Delphinius, and that probably took up half of the video. And I'm recording this directly after that, and I came upstairs with a glass of wine to record a video or two, and that's already gone just getting through those jokes, so I have refilled my glass, so this will be fun. Also, while I was sitting here idle on this screen, which is not, I guess it is moving, his eyes are moving at least, he apparently hears somebody calling. This happened when I was downstairs, so I didn't actually see it pop up. I'm not bound to the screen. Yep, there is actually the words help.
Someone's calling for help. I think it's coming from above.
What should we do about this?
Do you know what happens if a piano goes out of tune underwater?
No, Adam.
Talk back?
Adam generally there is no.
Okay, well, we can actually go north of here.
Oh, horrible. This must be the net of bones in the oracle's prophecy.
I actually forgot about this screen. There's a sad dolphin over here.
A family of dolphins died in the net.
It's a drift net, Delphinius, just like the one you were caught in before you came to my dad's lab.
Why do men create things like this, Adam? I just don't understand.
It's used for commercial fishing. There are floats at the top and weights at the bottom to keep the net vertical in the water. The fishermen leave it out and come back later for their catch. But the net doesn't care what it catches, so dolphins and other creatures that aren't any use to fishermen die too. And the nets sometimes get lost. Like this one. Unattended nets will just float and kill forever.
Unless we stop it.
It's like a time bomb that just keeps going off.
I'll tell you a secret, Adam. My family died this way. At least the oracle told me she saw a net in her visions after they disappeared.
Well, that's depressing.
I'm sorry, Del. My mom's gone too. I never even knew her, but I miss her a lot. So does my dad.
But it's okay, we'll just go one screen over and you'll start joking again. In fact, you probably will at this screen.
Maybe that's why we make such good friends, Adam. Hey, do you think we could get away from this thing now?
Well, there's apparently something still living here.
Did I tell you that ancient peoples used images of dolphins to represent the soul?
No.
I'm glad you came to help us, Adam.
Okay, at least you're talking normal stuff now.
I'm glad.
Well, there's something moving over here.
Look, Del. That little lobster over there is still moving.
Why, that's Persephone, Demeter's daughter. So that's what happened to her. Do you think you could get her out, Adam? I already know my flippers are useless against that drift net.
I don't know if we have to cut her out or what.
The lobster is too entangled in the tough nylon net for Adam to get it free with his hands alone. He'll have to try something else.
Yeah, we have to use this knife. This shell.
Don't worry. I'll get you out. Easy now. Don't pinch me.
Persephone, you better go home now to your mother, Demeter. She's been worried sick. Good going, Adam. At least you have the thumbs for the job.
Okay, so I don't feel bad calling this EcoQuest when the game itself called it EchoQuest, because the character that they're talking about called themselves Demeter, and Delphinus is calling her Demeter. So I don't know. None of the pronunciation makes sense. Can we cut up the rest of the net?
There's nothing Adam can do about the drift net right now. There's nothing.
Can we cut anybody else out? Cut the dolphin out?
There's no point in cutting free the dolphin bones. They are long past the need for rescue.
That's a little bit more than bones there, but okay. Let's leave. So, a little sidetracking from our quest there to save a lobster. There's a thing hiding in here.
A large shape is huddled in the lair, but Adam can't see it clearly.
Can we poke it?
It's not a good idea to poke around in hiding places in the reef. Moray eels and other predators love those spots.
Okay, well, besides that, there's another thing here.
A coiled piece of wire can be seen at the mouth of the dark opening.
Oops, say again?
On looking closer, Adam sees that it's really part of a long cable.
Well, maybe we can pull that out. Oh god.
A creeping tentacle firmly grabs Adam's wrist.
This isn't going well.
Hey, let go of me!
Yow, it's an octopus. We've disturbed his lair.
I've seen anime. I know how this ends out.
They're these depresso loner dudes. They like to live by themselves. They'll defend their territory against anyone, especially another octopus. Octopus fighting is not a pretty sight. All those tentacles, you know.
I have to admit, he's got a strong grip.
Okay, well, we're not going to get that unless we find another octopus. So let's continue on. Here, there's something very obvious floating. What is that sound? Or is that... I guess it's the sound of this item hitting the metal here. Can we take it?
Adam picks up the brightly colored fishing lure.
Okay, and there's a little ship here, which is probably useless.
Some kind of underwater maintenance vehicle has broken down here. The fission plants are slowly taking it over. A storage panel is just behind the sodden seats.
Well, the game is good at pointing out the only thing of interest. And there are two fish making
There's
that.
just no privacy on this reef. We're going back to the city.
Yeah, you're locked away in like a glove compartment, which you probably can't get out of, ever. If you can't have privacy there, I don't know where you're gonna get it.
Gross me out. It's a mess in there.
Well, you saw what was happening in there.
Adam picks up the hammer, but it crumbles into rust.
I apparently double-clicked it, I didn't think I did, but it said something about picking up a saw. And we do now have a saw. And really our problems are the sea... was it a sea urchin? No, sea anemone. Ate the fish that had our key. And the octopus won't give us the wire. And there's a fish inside the ear of a statue. I don't think a saw will help for any of that. Also, there's a lot of dead fish around here.
More glowing dead fish litter the ocean floor here. Adam notices an increasing number of them to the east.
Glowing dead fish. And continuing on is this cave. I believe this is the last. Yeah, we get forced into the cave if we were to go in there. And there is nothing really of interest besides the cave.
It looks scary in there, Adam. Feel all that cold water?
Well, let's go in there. And of course...
Adam, I can't see where I'm going. Let's get out of here before we get hurt.
His annoying sounds make the music that's in the background, the creepy music, harder to hear, but this is introducing one of my favorite tracks in the game.
You might get cut if you swim through there. Too many rocks.
I'm just kind of swimming around.
Adam, I can't see where I'm going. Let's get out of here before we get hurt.
Oh, and then he forces us out. Yeah, so kind of a strong hint that we need to be able to get more light in
Cave
there.
diving has always made me nervous. My dad completely forbids it.
Well, we're eventually going to
I
do
agree
it.
with him. No way we should go in there without a light of some kind.
Okay, well, we need a light. We don't have any items that would create light. Unless we were to do some fancy stuff with the mirror, maybe. But there was a source of light on the first screen hiding inside the statue ear. So that's something to think of. Though I'm trying to remember exactly how to get it. I think think we have the item, but it's not in a state where we can use it yet. We did, however, get a couple of items. We got the saw, which isn't really going to help us. And we got this fishing lure. And I'm getting a phone call from work, which is an on-call alert. And I'm only 11 minutes into the video, so I'm going to ignore it until it's done.
The brightly colored fishing lure has lost its hook and is now harmless. It still looks like dinner to fish, though.
And, well, maybe we can tempt the...
Rats! We lost him. Where'd he go?
Dunno, Adam, but I do know he's packing iron.
Oh, okay. I didn't think we were supposed to guess on our own that ate it. I was pretty sure we were supposed to get a hint, but I guess I didn't linger on the screen long enough to trigger that dialogue. But yes, this thing did eat it. And we might be able to tempt it with this bait.
Adam moves the bright fishing lure in front of the anemone.
Pretty gross, but there's our key.
I guess that'll show him to get grabby.
Adam picks up the key and tries not to think about where it's been.
And there's our key, which still does not really help us with any of our problems. We now only have, well, we have 3 problems. We've got the light source. I'm getting a phone call again, which means they're being annoying and persistent, and I should probably look into it. But I'm not going to, because things will carry on at work without me. So getting the light, and using the light, well, we already know how to get into the cave. We need the light. And there's this wire here, and the octopus, and what does he have to say about this?
Did I tell you that?
Yak it.
Nothing really. Same thing as before.
Since the octopus doesn't answer, he's clearly not an Elurian.
Clearly, I guess. But we met things in EcoQuest 2 that could talk, and we're not, so no jumping into conclusions. I'm just not taking a second to figure out what people are complaining about. Whatever. That can wait 10 minutes. If they could stop calling me, that'd be great. Anyways, he was saying before that they will fight with another octopus, and we haven't really seen any others, but we can fake it with this mirror.
Adam shines the mirror toward the octopus. The octopus peers into the mirror. Red with rage, he charges out to fight the other octopus. Whoops! The octopus sees Adam, a human. White with fear, he shoots a cloud of ink and flees.
Because we're horrible.
Phew, just like skunks.
Actually, like octopi. That ink's supposed to be like a fake octopus to throw you off the track.
It didn't work too well. But we got him out of there, and now we can get this wire.
Adam reaches down and pulls out the cable.
Or the cable.
A gleaming wire. I'm beginning to get an idea about what the oracle meant.
Yeah, I guess maybe we should go back and look at the prophecy and see what we've found out so far.
Held hot.
Oops. We can scroll up.
The
Click mouse on the scroll. Oh, we have to do that to scroll up. Does it start from the bottom or the top? From the bottom, it looks like. Maybe from the top. What's up?
What came from man must now return, lest the kingdom die, the oceans burn.
Maybe that was the beginning.
A gleaming wire will help you in a place most dire.
So we found that.
A net of bones.
We found that, and it didn't really do anything for us besides saving a lobster.
A wall of stones.
have not found that yet, or have we?
Armor for a modern knight. From the depths, a glowing light.
Yep, actually none of this we've come across yet. Though we have come across the wire and the net. And then there's this, which I assume is the flesh eater.
Only love can face the one most vile. To save us all, a human child.
So yeah, we found 2 parts of the prophecy. However, we still don't really have anything useful to get the what do you call it, a flashlight fish out of the ear.
Ooh,
We'll go through this again if I look at it, apparently.
blow me away. It's a flashlight fish.
Not.
Yeah.
Well, if we could capture this in the jar, that would be excellent.
The flashlight fish swims right up to the jar. However, the lid keeps it from going any further.
So it wants to go in there, but we have the lid on it and we can't get it open.
Adam struggles to remove the lid of the jar, but it's stuck on fast. It will take a stronger grip than Adam's to remove that lid.
And we have seen something that has a strong grip. Though we just scared it away. Fortunately, it does return.
Look at him. He's trying to convince you that he's really a rock. Close but no cigar, huh? Octopi can change both their color and their texture. I heard of an octopus who had a nervous breakdown trying to make himself look like an oriental rug.
That seems dumb of it. Will he open up the jar for us?
What did I tell you? Octopi are really hung up. I doubt he'll touch it while you're watching. Better hide.
I didn't really mean to put it on the ground, but okay. We have to hide. We can't really hide anywhere. We don't have to. We just go off screen. And then come back. And the octopus has done its job and opened up the jar for us.
Adam picks up the open jar but keeps one eye on the octopus.
Give it back to him.
Putting the jar down here would be useless right now.
Nope. Well, now we can, the flashlight fish was quite eager to go into the jar, so it doesn't look like we need to lure it any. Just put it up there.
Adam senses some movement inside the ear. The flashlight fish darts into the jar and settles in the bottom.
Wow, look at that glowing light, just like the oracle said.
Adam carefully places the glowing jar in his backpack.
Yep. More of the prophecy items. So I'm pretty sure we are completely done with this screen now. And we are completely done with this screen. Probably this one also. And this one, maybe. But we have a light now, so we can examine this cave a little bit more. And we get that evil music again.
Adam, I can't see where I'm going. Let's get out of here before we get hurt.
Not quite.
Adam holds out the glowing jar. The flashlight fish senses the friendly dark of the cave. Gathering courage, it swims out of the jar and settles down between 2 rocks.
What a relief. Now I can see where I'm going.
Adam puts the empty jar into his recycle bag.
And looks like some dots over here.
The flashlight fish's steady glow reveals an opening clogged with brownish rocks. It looks almost like a wall of stones.
They are in fact stones. So that's another piece of the prophecy, and we can remove them. Because they look like they're kind of just loosely put in there.
Adam reaches up and pulls on one of the brownish rocks. It falls easily to the floor of the cave. A strange green light seeps through the small hole. Another rock pulls out easily. It must not have been there very long.
Yeah, we have to do this for every rock. Not every rock necessarily, but for completion maybe we have to. Actually, it doesn't even look like it matters which one I click. He'll just pick
Hey,
the
those
next
are
one.
coming out. No problemo.
Yeah, it feels more to me like somebody put these here.
Probably those stupid humans that are causing all this trouble. In the end, we find out Adam was behind it all.
The greenish color of the water intensifies as the rocks come out.
I think something's happening to the
squeaks.
water, Adam. I'm getting dizzy. My sonar feels a little off or something.
Should I stop?
No, we've got to find out what's on the other side.
You could maybe go out of the cave and let us finish up here on our own. You're not really helping us besides making annoying noises.
The light strikes something hidden behind the rocks.
So there's an item over here, or there's a thing over there at least. I think that's probably all the rocks we need to remove once we reveal that, but I'm just going to get rid of them all because there's only 4
The
more.
light strikes. The light. The light. The light.
And one more.
The light strikes something hidden.
So let's ignore that and go in here. Oops, what happened? Oh, we're almost in there. We're in there. I accidentally did click away some dialogue.
Adam should.
It was probably Delphinius saying something in protest, we shouldn't go in there. So let's examine this light.
Some sort of soft algae has grown all over the walls of the cave. It has an unpleasant smell.
That's not what I meant. I guess we just click hand on
A
it.
metal box has been concealed in a pile of rocks.
Oh, let's open it.
Bummer, it's locked.
Oh, we have a key.
The key turns halfway in the lock and then stops. It seems that salt water has rusted the mechanism.
Well, what do we do with rusty things? We've got an oily rag.
Adam eases the lock with the oily rag.
That seems to have done the trick.
The key turns smoothly in the oiled lock. The box pops open to reveal a suit of protective clothing.
It's a very small box for that.
Bizarre. What is it?
I've seen clothes like this. They protect your skin from chemicals. Armor for a modern knight. Do you suppose this is it?
Well, let's take it. And it does, fortunately, fit us quite perfectly.
Adam feels an immediate relief. Whatever was in the water was making it really hard to think.
I guess it's okay if you go look. I can't go through there. This junk in the water is getting to me. Be careful, though. I don't think we found all of the things the Oracle spoke of.
Oh, so we're not quite ready to go there, perhaps.
Adam signals okay to Delphinius.
And so we'll go in that cave, but we will venture in there in the next video, because this is running late, and I apparently have somebody very angrily calling me at work to restart a server, which they could probably do themselves. So I'm going to cut it here. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.